Hi, this is Rubini VE. So I basically came to know about this entire award process through the website and actually through a friend who, approached me to get into this. So I'm very thankful for her. Her name is Ashwini. Thank you so much. And I am now working as an assistant professor in a college which is affiliated to the University of Madras. So I have work experience from the corporate social responsibility field. So initially I started my career as a senior counselor in the SOS Children's Village, and with experience of working in an international NGO, I shifted my career into the corporate field, working for Hyundai Globus. So there I had great exposure into the corporate social responsibility, and I could actually experiment by working from the scratch. So starting to implement the policy, creating the policy document, and going ahead with the corporate social responsibility, because that was the time when the entire country was looking into the act during 2013-14 period. And in Hyundai Globus, I was fortunate to work in different projects. So I would highlight the projects as one which works for the education, rural education. So here almost 60 government schools from the villages of Tamil Nadu were taken in, and they were supported with education materials, infrastructure, additional teachers, computer education, and also computers and health camps, etc. So one more project that I highlighted even during my presentation was that which dealt with the environment. So there was a model project which we tried out called the Green Belt Development in the industrial areas. So basically where the pollution in the air is higher. So we wanted to develop a green belt. So that was an intricate process, because we had to work with the government bodies, the forest department, the subcourt, everything, and to join hands and do something for the environment was a bit competitive, very challenging, and that was something which came out as real success, because all that effort we had put in the initial stages, when we saw the fruition of the process, then it was really uh, satisfying and contented to get on with the green belt development project. So many acres of land have been transformed now based on this model project in the SIPCOT areas, to mention. And I would also highlight another project which is called uh, Adharam. So where tribal villages, especially the irregular communities, wherever they are settled down, were targeted, and the infrastructural provisions and like construction of toilet facilities, providing library facilities for their children was looked into, and also providing proper nutrition was looked into for these children, because these hamlets are generally as colonies of ST communities, which is actually away from the main village and is not given that much of importance to. So that was another model project which was very successful. And moving on, I would also mention this project for the truck drivers community, so who are actually highly vulnerable for the HIV infections. And since this community also works with the company, we thought something has to be done for their entire clan. So this welfare program included providing them special training to keep the roads safer for others also. So we call it as safe roads and safer transports. So they are always on the road throughout the year mostly. So how to face the winters when they travel from the south to the north, how to cope up with it, providing them with extra materials and support materials, and conducting regular health camps, because that is what is most needed, prevention or diagnosis when it is in the primary stage. So addressing their needs there and providing them free referrals, free treatment, and eye care facilities was a major part of that project, and it came out very well. So there were many such projects which could go on, like under joy of giving pillar of CSR. We worked for almost 1,000 children who have been affected with HIV and who are struggling, to live in this community. So other than providing them proper psychoeducation, nutritional support, we also give them recreational therapy where these children will be able to face the community against the stigma. So this was the highlight theme. So we had an opportunity to work with Camp Rainbow, which is a part of Serious Fun Children Network USA. So this was again, a highlight that would mention. Other than this, we had worked as part of CSR with old age homes, and we had worked with the traffic department of Tamil Nadu, and etc. It goes on. So what was the other thing that I presented during my part to the jury was where I was able to start my own social enterprise to help the other professionals from the field to venture into different service sectors. So this social enterprise called Minecraft Cafe enables other social work professionals and psychologists to provide counseling services. So this is a platform where these individuals can make use of the platform and provide services to different institutions, to individuals, and they get benefited by it. So especially during this COVID times where we cannot go and address the mental health of people who are like totally disturbed, we have arranged lots of visual and online sessions, counseling sessions for these people, and it was really helpful, and it turned out to be a very good success for the people in need. And again, Minecraft Cafe has been doing a lot of counseling services regarding life skills and to institutions, to organizations. It has been supporting the organizations in providing training related to harassment at work. So how women can defend themselves, how they can voice out. These were points which the social enterprise touches into, and it has been a bridge between many NGOs and corporates for implementing the corporate social responsibility. So there has been a lot of taboo and confusions related to corporate social responsibility act, the implementations, the legal provisions. So the social enterprise with its set of expertise has been able to address the needs of the NGOs and also the corporates, and it has been a very effective bridge in implementing umpteen number of activities where numerous communities have been benefited because of this. So wherever the uh, chances of a project becoming successful was very less, so the enterprise has involved into it and uh, ensured that this has actually benefited many communities which were in need. So uh, finally, I would like to conclude with the point that working as a prof in a university, when did it strike me was what I am today is because of what the inputs my teachers, my professors has given me. So what they have given me, I wanted to transfer it to many students and actually make them into professionals and individuals where they don't get lost in their career path, where many feel that they don't have the proper support or guidance after their higher education as a professional, especially in this field. So I thought I would be able to make some justice in guiding them into whichever whatever the passion is, and getting them into that particular field with the expertise and the practice of the profession that I am into. So these were the points I had also presented during the discussion with the jury. And I am very happy and extremely delighted and thankful to HR Success Talk for giving me this opportunity and also presenting the award for the social work category. And my experience through this award process was, uh, I don't know how to explain it, is like something very impressive. I was totally astounded by the professionalism the forum had put forth, and every professional who had contacted me regarding the process, the entry, the procedure of, reminding us about the presentations of our challenges and works, and even during the ceremony part, we could witness so much of professionalism and high quality, uh, and there was a lot to learn. It was a high level of, what should I say, practicing the profession.
Energy, passion that you can see.
Yes, yeah, and the Josh, and there was, I couldn't find anybody, working with a dull face. There was so much of Josh, and there was so much of optimism, and yeah, there was so much of women participants, and it was extremely an encouragement where uh, people like me or individuals like me, this is such a recognition that we will work more in whatever we have opted to. So it is like a milestone, and we have to niche our own levels of achievement for future. So this is something which is most needed, where we find a lot of glass ceiling in the community. So this is something which will enable us to break it, and it's not just employment. We also can prove that being individual entrepreneurs is also equally successful and ambitious as an employee to a huge brand it is. So once again, I would like to thank every person who was involved in this HR Success Talk series, the awarding procedures, and one thing which I really admired was the transparency of work and the quality in judgment, because no one was informed before about what the process was, and no one could predict. For example, myself being from Chennai, I could find and witness the other awardees being from Andaman. I could witness awardees from a different state. So there was no bias. There was absolutely no discrimination, and it was really, it proves that people are from higher standards of profession. So hats off for that, straight work that the forum had done.
Okay. Thanks,
So
Rubini, for all your kind
Pragya,
words, appreciation and admiration. It means a lot to us. Okay. And the case you have actually presented, I feel it's like a diversity that has happened. In one project, you have accumulated so many other sub-projects. Okay. So thanks for bringing this to a platform and showing us, okay, that CSR activities cannot be limited to certain extents only. It can go beyond the regular work and the regular things that we have been doing currently in our life so far now. Thanks for all your time and have a good night.
thank you, Pragya.
Bye.
Thank you. You too have a good night. So I just have a query. Like,
Sure.
you were the one who had talked to me previously, right?
I am not sure to
During
be
the
because I think
presentation interview?
I have few more
No?
team members. Okay, so maybe Hina or Aneri would have spoken to you because I don't recall talking to you.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Yeah.
All right.
It was nice talking to you. Yeah.
Same here. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.